Hey guys, welcome back. I am here for another Sunday Funday drink review. We have two different kinds of wine to try today. Pretty stoked about that. So let's get started with our song. Sunday Funday, better than a Monday, can only do it one way, and that is the drunk way. And if I were to drink all of this, that's probably what would happen. I'm not gonna do that. Nope. Drink responsibly, folks. So what we have here today is a variety of wine I don't typically drink. We've got two different flavors of Moscato. So Moscato, if you're not familiar, is a very sweet wine. These in particular are a lower alcohol percentage than your regular like Chardonnays and Cabernets, which are going to be anywhere from 12 to 14% typically. So these are just 6.8% by volume. And part of that is because it's a Moscato. The other part is because there are fun flavors in them. So this one's a blueberry flavored Moscato, and this one is cherry flavored. And I will confess, I did try the cherry Moscato last year. I got these both on our trip to South Dakota. I haven't seen them locally, but the reason I wanted to buy them, because I wouldn't typically drink Moscato, like I mentioned before. Not to beat a dead horse, but I've been known to do that. These are from Oliver Winery. Not a winery from South Dakota. Oliver Winery is a very famous winery in Bloomington, Indiana. If you're not familiar with Bloomington, Indiana, it's probably the coolest town in Indiana. It is where Indiana University, IU, is at. I have friends that are Hoosiers and have graduated from that school. And the reason for that is because for quite a bit of my childhood, my dad lived there. So in the summertime, I would go and visit him. And I would spend almost the whole summer there doing things like YMCA camp, theater camp, where I met one of my very, very good friends who just realized we have been friends for over 25 years now. Amalia, absolutely adore her. Amalia, if you're watching this, great memories there. But we met at theater camp, and then we became camp counselors for that same theater camp as we got older. But we were just wild together. We had the best summers. Oliver Winery, I don't think I ever went to with Amalia, although I've seen that she has gone back there recently because she moved back. Like I said, it's a really popular place, but I have been there several times with my dad and my stepmom when I was younger, and I loved it because we would take picnics and listen to concerts, and this just beautiful field essentially, and they'd pack like really good crusty bread and cheese and grapes. Don't tell anyone, but sometimes I'd get a little bit of a sip of wine. I don't think there's any harm in that. But yeah, awesome memories. Such a cool town. There's always live music everywhere, but that's one of the places where everybody would come, gather, just this great community vibe, children dancing everywhere. It was cool. That is why I bought this cherry Moscato last year. Well, I wanted to get it again, and I saw that they also have a blueberry variety. And it's been a year, so I don't really remember what this one is like. We will try this one first, since I've had it before, kind of jog my memory, and then we'll try the blueberry one. Fun thing about this, I don't know if fun's the right word, but it's one of the few wines I've seen that actually has the nutritional facts on this. There are 5 servings per bottle, 100 calories a serving, so do the math, 500 calories a bottle, not too shabby. Oh, and the cherry one is slightly less alcoholic. It's 6.6%. This one's described as a sweet tropical Moscato balanced by bright, fresh Montmorency cherries. Montmorency. I'm not familiar with that. I'm going to have to look that up. A hint of spritz finishes every sip. We shall see. You can tell because the bottle is clear, but it has nice little pink coloration to it. Thinking there's a floaty in there, but it's actually the ring light reflecting in my glass. Anyway, okay. I can't see. I wanted to see the legs because it's sweet. Okay, whatever. Just smells like a sweet wine. Smells like Prosecco, yeah. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I'm just formulating my thoughts. There's definitely a back-end hint of cherry. It mostly tastes like Moscato. Incredibly sweet, incredibly smooth. I know there's a lot of people that are really into sweet wines like Rieslings. I mentioned Prosecco before. It's not Champagne because it's not from that region of France, but the variety of sparkling wine that is sweet, Spumante. Yeah, all of those, if you like those, you're gonna like this. I will say in my experience with these sweet wines, they are headache inducing, so drink them with caution. Yeah, I've noticed even if you don't overindulge, sometimes the next day after having these really sweet wines, you wake up with a headache, for sure. Very enjoyable though. Absolutely perfect drink for the summer. I could see a lot of people loving this wine. It wasn't terribly expensive either. I think it was on sale. It was $10 a bottle. Not too shabby. I do want to look up what Montmorency cherries are though. The Montmorency cherry is a variety of sour cherry grown in Europe, Canada, and the United States, particularly in the Grand Traverse Bay region of Northwest Michigan and in Door County, Wisconsin. Well, I just learned something. The origin of the Montmorency cherry is France. Well, let's try the wine that I haven't had before. This is their Blueberry Moscato because it's slightly more alcoholic. Again, this one's 6.8%. This one is 101 calories per serving, so just a little tiny more. And the description says it's deep, flavorful blueberries brought to life by Moscato's light, natural bubble, a refreshing, easy to drink treat. Well, if it's like this one, like the cherry one, I'm sure it is. And there's such beautiful labels as well. So because of the blueberries, this one's a little bit darker. But it's still a pretty pink, just a deeper, richer color. Trying to figure out which one I like more. I will confess I can't really tell that there are blueberries in this. Yeah, if you blindfolded me and served this to me, I would know it was a sweet wine. Probably wouldn't know it was Moscato, and I definitely wouldn't know there's blueberries in there. I guess my palate just isn't refined enough to be able to detect that. I will say though, I think I prefer this one. Yeah. It's actually a little more tart. Yeah, it's more tart. This one, I realize the cherries are supposed to be sour, but this one has a little more bite to it. Although it's still extremely sweet. Wow. I feel like I'm just drinking alcoholic juice, which I realize the comedy in that. That's what wine is. But these hyper sweet wines, yeah, it's like drinking alcoholic Welshes, almost. Not that that's bad. I'm not complaining. Fun. Well, thank you for letting me share a little bit of history little bit of my love for Bloomington, Indiana and Oliver Winery. I'm definitely going to enjoy these. I think I might refrigerate them. They'd be good chilled for sure. It'd be so refreshing. All right, well, thank you for watching this review, and I hope that you have a wonderful Sunday Funday and an amazing week. I'm Katie Prettyman, the world's okayest competitive eater. See you later.